Boa tarde a todos. Primeiramente, eu gostaria de agradecer a presença de todos. E neste ano, o tema é a captação de recursos.
Como investimento offshore nunca foi vamos dizer assim, uma prática para o investidor de menos recursos, sempre foi um tipo de investimento mais reservado para aquele investidor, pelo menos do private banking, da instituição financeira, etc. O regulador acabou sendo conservador. Então, a verdade é que, por ser conservador, você acaba não incentivando ou não permitindo que o investimento no exterior se desenvolva, né?
The key things that we're going to be focusing on today is investor appetite across the globe and specifically for Brazilian and Latin American products.
I've had the pleasure of operating and looking at Latin American investments for some time, and it seems to me that the year 2004 was a tremendous watershed year in Brazil.
Key difference between the U.S. investment management market and the Brazilian investment management market is that, unlike Brazil, not all investment funds in the U.S. are registered with the SEC.
Instead of thinking of tax as some kind of back office function, we think it's very helpful to view tax as a way that an asset manager can distinguish itself from its competition for investment from U.S. and other international investors.
Today, you would not see information about a specific fund offering. You would see some information about the investment manager, their style, their strategy, but you won't see anything about like the ABC fund.
So what we're talking about here typically are qualifying investor funds, or QIFs, which are the leading European products for alternative investments, but also alternative UCITS, which has seen exponential growth since 2009.
The feedback that we're getting in the market is we are having to subscribe to Brazilian managers on their terms, and they're not willing to bring us their product in what we like to invest into. And increasingly in Europe, that is a European regulated product.
That too many sophisticated investors, because it is a UCITS fund, just rely on that fact and don't do enough due diligence. But nevertheless, the fact that it is easy to sell is certainly its main merit.
Brazil is starting to gain more attention again from foreign investors.
A certain portion of the alpha generated by the managers are simply the exposure, the increase in decrease exposure to the markets.
We all see it in deal flow. If we have a lot of interest coming out of Asia, out of Europe, out of the US for taking a piece of the Brazil market and getting involved, then we all have a lot to do, and everyone's really busy on the international side of the market in Brazil.
The problem with Brazil is that $7 billion was raised principally in one strategy, which is growth capital, or buyout in some cases.